Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night and just stared at the ceiling, wondering why your body feels tired but your mind refuses to rest? You shift your pillow, adjust your blanket, even close your eyes tighter, but sleep just won't come back. It's almost as if the night gets longer the older we get, doesn't it? You glance at the clock, it's 3:17 a.m., and you already know tomorrow will start with heavy eyelids, an aching body, and that quiet frustration only you can feel. You're not alone. After 60, so many seniors struggle with sleep. It's one of those things people don't really talk about, but behind closed doors, it's a silent problem. Doctors call it fragmented sleep, waking up again and again through the night. But if you've been there, you know it's not just about lost rest. It's about the toll it takes on your energy, your mood, your memory, and sometimes even your hope. You want to feel refreshed, alive, ready for the day, yet somehow, sleep slips further away. I want you to pause for a moment and imagine something. Imagine lying down tonight, letting your head sink into the pillow, and slowly your breathing evens out. There's no tossing and turning, no waking up every hour. You drift, softly, into a deep, peaceful sleep, and for the first time in a long time, you wake up before your alarm, smiling at the sunlight. It sounds impossible, right? But here's the thing, sometimes, the solutions we overlook are the simplest ones. I want to talk to you about something you probably have sitting quietly in your kitchen right now. Something so small, so ordinary, that most of us never give it a second thought: pumpkin seeds. Now I know what you might be thinking. Pumpkin seeds. Really? How could that possibly help me sleep? And I get it, it sounds too simple to be true. But stay with me here, because when you understand how your body changes after 60 and what these little seeds can do, you'll see why people all over the world are calling them a natural gift for better rest. You see, as we get older, our bodies naturally produce less melatonin, the hormone that tells our brain it's time to sleep. On top of that, stress, medications, and even something as simple as late-night bathroom trips can make our sleep lighter and more broken. That's why so many seniors wake up at 2 a.m., wide awake, unable to fall back asleep. But pumpkin seeds, they're like nature's little sleep boosters. They're packed with something called tryptophan, an amino acid your body uses to make both serotonin and melatonin. You've probably heard of serotonin. It's that feel-good hormone that calms your mind, and melatonin, of course, helps regulate your sleep cycle. When your body has enough tryptophan, it can naturally produce more of both, which means a calmer mind and deeper, longer sleep. And here's where it gets interesting. Pumpkin seeds are also rich in magnesium, and this is especially important after 60. You see, magnesium is like your body's relaxation mineral. It helps soothe your nervous system, relax tight muscles, and quiet racing thoughts, all the things you need if you want to fall asleep easily and stay asleep longer. Research has shown that low magnesium levels are surprisingly common in seniors, and when you're deficient, your sleep tends to suffer. The best part? Using pumpkin seeds doesn't mean making some complicated recipe or changing your entire diet. It's about small, gentle tweaks, adding something easy and natural to your evening routine. For example, you can simply take a small handful, around 2 tablespoons, of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds, about an hour before bed. Chew them slowly, almost like a little ritual. Think of it as a signal to your body, it's time to wind down. Now some people prefer something even more soothing. You can make a warm, calming drink with pumpkin seeds that many seniors swear by. It's simple: soak a small handful of seeds in water for a few hours, blend them with a cup of warm milk, dairy or plant-based, whichever you like, and add just a pinch of cinnamon. What you get is a creamy, naturally sweet drink full of magnesium and tryptophan, the perfect bedtime companion. It's like giving your nervous system a soft hug before sleep. But maybe you're thinking, I've tried remedies before, and nothing works for me. I hear you, it's frustrating, isn't it? To try chamomile teas, relaxation music, deep breathing exercises, and still lie there staring at the clock. That's why it's so important to remember. This isn't a quick fix. Your body needs a little time to adjust, especially if your sleep has been disrupted for years. The beauty of pumpkin seeds is that they're gentle. They work with your body, not against it, and there's something empowering about knowing you can do this yourself, right at home. without relying on sleeping pills or complicated programs. The truth is, after 60, your body craves simple solutions, natural, kind and nourishing. Sometimes that's all it takes to restore balance. And when you start supporting your sleep naturally, you'll be surprised at how many other things improve along the way. Your energy comes back, your mood feels lighter, even your memory sharpens a little. You start waking up and thinking, I feel like myself again. You deserve that. You deserve nights of deep rest and mornings that don't feel heavy. And maybe, just maybe, the answer has been right there in your pantry all along. But this is just the beginning. There are a few more ways to use pumpkin seeds, techniques that can make them even more effective, especially for seniors who've struggled with insomnia for years. Some of them are as simple as timing and combining them with the right foods, and others involve little tweaks that can make all the difference. And when you understand how these tiny seeds work hand in hand with your body's natural rhythm, you'll start seeing nights of peaceful, uninterrupted rest as not just a dream, but your new reality. Have you ever noticed how after turning 60, your nights don't feel as peaceful as they used to? You go to bed hoping for deep, uninterrupted rest, but instead you find yourself waking up several times, sometimes for no reason at all. You stare at the ceiling, check the clock, and realize only an hour has passed since you last looked. And the more you try to force yourself back to sleep, the harder it becomes. It's frustrating, isn't it? You wake up in the morning, feeling as though you've barely slept, your body heavier, your mind foggier, and your energy lower than ever. You're not alone. Millions of seniors experience the same struggle every single night. What's important to understand is that as you age, your body naturally produces less melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain when it's time to sleep. Combine that with changes in hormones, a slower metabolism, and maybe a bit more stress than you used to carry, and it's no wonder you're tossing and turning at night. But here's the good news. Nature has some gentle, effective ways to help restore balance, and one of the most underrated solutions hides in something you may already have in your kitchen: pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are more than just a crunchy snack. They're packed with magnesium, zinc and tryptophan, three natural compounds your body craves when it's trying to relax. Magnesium helps calm your nervous system, easing those restless legs and tense muscles that keep you awake. Zinc works hand in hand with your body to regulate sleep cycles, and tryptophan gently encourages your body to produce more melatonin, that same sleep hormone you've been missing. Imagine giving your body the exact tools it needs to drift off naturally, without relying on pills or chemicals. But the real magic isn't just in knowing pumpkin seeds can help, it's in how you use them. For example, eating a small handful of lightly roasted pumpkin seeds about an hour before bed can do wonders. The natural oils in the seeds are absorbed slowly, giving your body a steady release of the nutrients it needs to wind down. I know it sounds simple, and maybe even too easy, but sometimes the smallest changes have the biggest impact. And if plain seeds aren't your thing, there are even gentler ways to incorporate them. Have you ever tried pumpkin seed milk? It's creamy, naturally soothing, and incredibly easy to make. Blend the seeds with a little warm water, strain and sip slowly before bed. It works almost like a calming ritual, telling your mind and body, it's time to rest now. What's beautiful about using pumpkin seeds this way is that it doesn't just help you fall asleep faster, it can also reduce those frustrating nighttime wake-ups. Instead of constantly watching the clock and wishing for sleep, you'll start noticing that your body feels heavier, calmer, and more settled as the night goes on. Your mind slows down, your breathing evens out, and before you know it, morning arrives, and you've slept through the night without even realizing it. Of course, pumpkin seeds aren't a magic button. They work best when you create the right environment for your body to relax. And that's where many seniors overlook some surprisingly simple habits that can make all the difference between another restless night and finally enjoying deep, peaceful rest. Sometimes, as we get older, we forget how much the little things matter when it comes to sleep. You might have tried pills or herbal teas, maybe even given up hope that anything natural can help. But here's the truth. Your body is still capable of deep restorative rest. It just needs the right support, and pumpkin seeds can be the missing piece you've been overlooking. One powerful yet often ignored trick is pairing pumpkin seeds with something warm before bed. Have you noticed how a soothing bedtime ritual used to make you feel safe and calm as a child? That same principle works even now. A warm drink, especially when infused with pumpkin seed milk, or a teaspoon of ground pumpkin seeds mixed into a little warm almond milk, signals your nervous system to let go of the day. It's like whispering to your body, everything's okay, you can rest now. But beyond what you consume, there's another layer to consider. The way your body and mind prepare for sleep. Around 60 and beyond, your nervous system tends to stay more active at night, which can make even tiny worries feel magnified. Here's where the calming nutrients in pumpkin seeds work beautifully alongside intentional relaxation. Try combining your evening snack with a few minutes of slow breathing. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and breathe deeply, letting your shoulders drop with each exhale. Feel your muscles loosen, bit by bit. That gentle drop in tension, combined with the magnesium in pumpkin seeds, helps your heart rate slow and your body slip naturally toward rest. And here's something many seniors are surprised to learn. Timing matters. Eating pumpkin seeds too early in the evening won't give your body the full benefit, while eating them too close to bedtime might leave you feeling heavy. The sweet spot is about an hour before you plan to sleep. This gives your body enough time to break down the tryptophan and convert it into melatonin right when you need it most. Think of it like setting an internal clock that slowly dims the lights inside your mind, guiding you gently into deeper stages of sleep. Over time, these small changes add up. You might notice, after a week or two, that you're no longer staring at the ceiling, waiting for rest to come. You might find yourself waking up less often, and even when you do, it's easier to drift back into sleep without frustration. Slowly, you reclaim those uninterrupted nights you thought were lost forever. And with better sleep comes better mornings, clearer thoughts, lighter moods, and more energy to enjoy the life you built. I know how hard it can feel when your body doesn't cooperate the way it used to. Sleepless nights can make you feel older than you are, more fragile, even disconnected from the world around you. But you deserve peace. You deserve to wake up feeling refreshed, alive, and ready for the day. That's why these natural tools matter so much. They remind your body how to do what it was designed to do: rest, heal, and restore. And here's the most important thing I want you to remember. You're not alone in this. Struggling with sleep after 60 isn't a personal failure. It's a natural shift your body goes through. With gentle, consistent habits, like using pumpkin seeds the right way, you can work with your body instead of against it. Give yourself permission to slow down, to take care of yourself, and to embrace the rituals that soothe you. So tonight, as you prepare for bed, maybe try this simple change. Roast a handful of pumpkin seeds, sip on a little warm milk, dim the lights, and let your body know it's safe to rest. You'll be amazed at how something so small can transform the way your nights feel. If you found this helpful, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who might also be struggling, and subscribe to Senior Thrive for more natural senior-friendly health tips. Remember, your best years aren't behind you. They're right here, waiting for you to embrace them. You're never too old to sleep deeply, live fully, and feel your best. Now take a deep breath. Tonight can be different.